The Five Nights at Freddy's franchise has been alive and kicking for, 10 years, huh? I have been with this franchise for 10 years. That is most certainly something, huh? Okay, but seriously though, the franchise has been here for 10 years, and I assure you, every time a FNaF game comes out, some fan went like, huh, what's the future of FNaF? And I'm here to make sure that history repeats itself, because I'm gonna ask the question, what is the future of FNaF now that the franchise is becoming 10 years old very, very soon? If we're going to look at the future of FNaF, we need to look at the several aspects of it. The books, the games most importantly, the merch, and the movies. We should probably start off with the games since that's likely what probably a decent amount of people are here for. I don't know, maybe you're here for the books or the movies. I don't know. I'm here to cover all those topics for you. But nonetheless, the games are in a very interesting position in my opinion. On one hand, you have a game coming out this year called Into the Pit. If you don't know what that is, to simplify it, basically, it's a game based off of the book, well, Into the Pit, bada bing, bada boom. But the weirdest part is that it doesn't look forward to the future. It's more looking like, well, it looks in the past, quite literally. I think this is going to make a very good game for the old fans, because I know some of the people who have been here a long time have been kind of craving for maybe something just kind of in the style of old FNaF, if that makes sense. And Into the Pit seems to have something that's, well, in the style of old FNaF, so I think the old fans are really going to dig it, and I also think new fans will probably like it too. Also, can we talk about how good the pixel art and the animation is? Like, oh my god, like, I think this is like the most impressive FNaF game I've seen. Now, here's the weird part, the future, as in what comes next after, well, lore-wise, after the events of Ruin, because we have multiple options. Steel could either bring us to the past and show us Fall Fest, as some speculate, or they could make a Security Breach 2, as I said, some speculate, or they could just make a whole new freaking pizzeria or whatever. And then we have maybe a Help Wanted 2 DLC happening. That's kind of all in the air, and that's something I have no clue at this point if it's happening or not. That's why I said that the future of the games is super interesting, because I feel like it can go in so many directions. It can be a prequel, it can be a sequel, it can just be like almost whatever it wants to be, and I find that interesting. And I think that may come in Steel's favor. And then we have Click Team making a FNaF game, which is weird, or FNaF games, I don't know, man, but it's weird. They've been dead silent for a good bit now, like a very, very good bit, and to be quite honest with y'all, I have no clue what's going on with that game. I'm not even going to try and make some prediction or anything. I have no damn clue. I'm not going all that bananas for the game because, well, nothing has really happened, only like a few itsy-witsy teasers, and I'm going to be quite honest, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all didn't even know this stuff was happening, because it kind of seems a little obscure, only a little bit though. And I may have to mention this, but the leaked FNaF Roblox game, Survival Crew or something like that, I have no clue what's going on with that game, because as far as I remember, when it got leaked in December, it was rough, stealing fan models, but that's a story for another day, man. You're gonna have to hear that another day, but we have no clue what's going on with it. It may be canceled, it may not be canceled. Who knows, man? They probably won't show the game until like next year, to be quite frank with y'all, because there's no way they're gonna have something prepared by like this year. I just wouldn't think so. But yeah, this is very interesting because in the first time ever, we have about like 3 or 4 companies, studios, team, all that stuff, working on a FNaF project. Like back in 2019, we had Steelwool and Illumix kind of left, so we only had Steelwool for a bit, but now we have like other companies like Mega Cat Studios, who's working on Into the Pit, Click Team, who's working on Unknown FNaF Project, and the Survival Crew dev team. I have no clue if the game's canceled or not still, but it may happen. Then we have the FNaF books, which I'd say, yeah, I'm looking forward to. Oh, wait, yeah, my bad. I can't say I'm looking forward to the FNaF books. I have to make the same stupid reused joke about the FNaF books. Hey, guys, look! You remember In the Flash? Oh, that was crazy. Oh, you remember the fourth closet? Oh, yeah. Oh, don't even get me started with Super Cancer. Oh my god, sea bunnies, bro, the books are so bad, they're like homework. Okay, me pointing out the stupid overused jokes aside, I actually think the books have a very interesting future. Let's see, we have a Fazbear Frights graphic novel upcoming, or another part of it, there's like 4 of them now, and a Tales from the Pizzaplex graphic novel also upcoming too, so hey, maybe we'll see the Mimic. Please, a graphic novel of the Mimic, done right, please. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, that's kind of it with graphic novels, unless I'm wrong, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, don't forget the obscure book that's been delayed like a bajillion times, the Affirma kit, the FNaF Affirma kit. I have no clue what the hell is happening with it. I think it's supposed to be like a collection of like FNaF items from the past, I think. I could be wrong, but dude, that thing has been like in development hell. I have no idea how, but I don't know, maybe that's the freaking box from FNaF 4 and Scott is just trying to fend off the companies from putting Nightmare Balloon Boy in the box. And now here's the actual juicy part. We have a whole new FNaF book series coming up, but here's the thing, it's like an interactive novel series. If you have no clue what that stuff is, I'm just gonna do a short little explanation. Think of it as a choose-your-own-adventure book. Like, let's say I'm playing as Mike Schmidt, and I'm in the FNaF 1 restaurant, and I can either jump in the air fryer, or I can beat the shit out of Golden Freddy. And I choose to beat up Golden Freddy, and that results to me going to page 85, and I used to be at whatever. But now I got the ending where Golden Freddy slapped me in the face and threw me to the moon. But yes, I'll probably be calling it the Week Before series. Because, well, the first book is called The Week Before, and it seems that we may be playing as Phone Guy in this little choose-your-own-adventure book. So that's going to be pretty exciting, because I know, surprisingly, there's some fanfare with Phone Guy, so I think that will make people very excited. We know that this will be a trilogy because we have a second book that is in the style of The Week Before, called Return to the Pit, where we return to... Wait a second. Return to the Pit? This isn't even accurate at all. What do you mean return to the pit? I mean, maybe it's a meta name, but like, we're not returning to the pit. Wait, let me look at the description. Dive into an interactive retelling of one of the most popular FNaF stories and the basis for an all-new video game, Into the Pit. You, the reader, Oswald. Okay, so this is a retelling. Well, I'm gonna be real with you. The cover and the name kind of makes it sound like it's some sequel. I don't know, whatever, they probably did it so they, you know, didn't confuse the reader since they have Into the Pit. If they called it Into the Pit, people would be like, wait, which is the real Into the Pit? So, fair enough. But comedic effects aside, it seems like they're doing Into the Pit again, which is kind of weird, but I guess to be fair, it's the most popular story, so I guess they wanted to cash in with an Into the Pit game happening. So, you know what? Fair enough. Money is money. Now, if I were to make a guess, it's probably gonna play out like the game narrative-wise, or just, well, the short story Into the Pit. It's one of those two, or, I don't know, maybe it'll just be a mixture of both, who knows, but yeah, we don't know too much about it. The cover doesn't really show much. It's probably just gonna be, well, a retelling of Into the Pit as the description describes it. But nonetheless, I think it will be interesting in a lore term. To be quite honest, I think the third book is going to be Pizzaplex related. I mean, it just only feels right if they make it a Pizzaplex book. I mean, they go to old FNaF, they go to semi-modern FNaF, and then the last one is full-on modern FNaF. I feel like that'd be a good way of getting everyone's attention, whether old or new fans. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, that's all of the interesting FNaF books as of now, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, there's probably gonna be more, so hey, this video may expire like milk in the freaking book section, but nonetheless, it's actually looking pretty promising. It seems pretty crystal clear on what they're wanting to do with the books. Alrighty, now that we got the books out of the way, let's talk about the merch. Now, the merch will probably be a short section because I'm just going to mainly be talking about the important stuff, not freaking all of it. Good lord, no. Let's talk about U2s. U2s is certainly something else because they've been pow, 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 pow everywhere in FNaF. It's like insane. Let's see, the FNaF movie set recently released. Yellow Rabbit looks pretty cool. I'd say that they have some good stuff going for them. I mean, I recently got my Nexus figure, and wow, it's pretty dang dang cool. I would list all the future merch, but geez, knowing them, they're probably going to show even more future merch, and this video is just going to expire like milk. But yeah, just know that U2s is on the grind set with FNaF. Like, geez, it's insane with how much merch they've been producing. Like, literally, they managed to sneak Mimic in last second due to fan request. Dude, I don't think we would even get Mimic merch if we didn't beg U2s for it. That's messed up, man. Funko, yeah, this year has been non-existent. Apparently they're going to release a Ruin Wave this year. Okay, and according to the listings, half is literally freaking ruined sun, ruined moon, the eclipse. Like, come on, man. We get it. You want the Tumblr sexy man to sell well, but come on, bro. Like, all they added was Ruined Chica and Ruined Roxy. They couldn't add Freddy, Monty, Nexus, Mimic. And don't give me, oh, they wouldn't know that Mimic was gonna sell well. My ass. They literally leaked Security Breach, and they took a gamble by doing that, and they made a balloon circus, whatever the hell that is. Don't tell me, oh, it would have been too risky. They've been playing risky for like years now with their stupid black light wave. The friggin' Liberty Chica, it's actually surprisingly good, but it exists. Like, I don't mean to turn this into like a Funko hating section, but like, the only thing that really has caught my eye was like Balloon Circus. And some of the AR stuff was good, like mold-wise, they're good. But that's not really what the fans want. Like, it almost feels like they're deliberately avoiding the fans' wants. Like, oh, Wither and animatronic? No. You want American Freddy. And to be honest, I don't see this year being all too crazy with Funko, except for some, like, 2 things this year. One for the anniversary, one for the Ruin Wave, and that's about it. Because, yeah, Funko lost their license for another company. Yeah, that's pretty funny, huh? Yeah, so the new master license holder is Jazzwares. I'm just gonna say it, I'm not buying anything from their merch. They're kind of a shady-ass company, just gonna keep it real here. Yeah, that's right, I'm mentioning it. Yeah, you're probably seeing it showing up in the image, and yes, I am mentioning it, like I said. And I do not regret it, because I am not going to ignore the fact that this company is just supporting just a horrible thing. If you want more info about just everything wrong about what this company's doing, I'll leave a link in the description on that Reddit post. By the way, I don't care if you cry in the comments going, oh, we don't care, but we want FNaF merch. I don't care how good the figure is. I'm not supporting them, and I highly recommend you don't either. Just buy from a reseller at eBay. But I've saved the best for last. Hex. I really like Hex. It is ran by Daco, who is a dedicated fan of FNaF, so he knows what we want. He's literally the only one who's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you guys the Withered Merchant. Ooh, yeah, let me go change the plushies a bajillion times because people are criticizing it. Like, seriously, this man is dedicated, and I don't think he gets enough credit. Now, Daco has a lot of cool stuff in store, but I'm gonna go with the 3 little simple things. The Shadow Freddy hoodie, the Shadow Freddy and Bonnie plushies, and the Funtime animatronic waves, because I'm super excited for that. Shadow Freddy, you know I love Shadow Freddy. If you do not, go on my YouTube, look at, I have like freaking 2 Shadow Freddy videos, okay? I'm Shadow Freddy's #1 fan. I'm literally incredible. You already know what I think about the Shadow Hedgehog merch. They're amazing. They're beautiful. I would marry them if I had the chance. I am so wearing that Shadow Freddy hoodie. 10 out of 10, Dawko. You're a lifesaver. Now, the Fun Time Wave and Springtrap looks good, and I cannot wait for him to release. He'll probably release in, like, June or something. I don't know. Don't take my words for it. But the Fun Times look pretty solid from the limited amount of times we've seen them. Because they're either there as like a little early 3D model prototype, or it's like there as a 2D concept. But from what we've seen in concept, I think they look pretty solid, and I'm pretty hopeful for this wave. Though this is a pretty short section with Hex, just know that they're definitely cooking a lot of things, even if it doesn't seem much in this section. But I can assure you, soon you're gonna be seeing what they're cooking. You're gonna be like, whoa. Or at least I hope so. Alright, we got the merch over with. Now let's talk about the final thing. Bum bum bum. The Google art. No, it's the movies. Well, the movie as of now, because we only have one, but a second movie's in the work and it's coming out December 5th. Now, there's not too much to say about FNaF Movie 2 other than, oh wow, the toy animatronics looking pretty dang good, and the mangle, wowie zowie. And the fact that I'm pretty excited for the Withered animatronics, I could not wait to see Withered Bonnie on the movie. Like, dude, that's gonna be so hype. And apparently the tagline was something about like, oh, anyone can survive 5 nights, but this time there won't be a second chance. And I'm like, it's a cool little line, I guess, but the wording's kind of weird. And I get where it's getting at, you know? It's like saying, oh yeah, someone in the main cast is gonna die. If I were to be for real, it's probably gonna be Mike. And then the new protagonist is gonna be the Goongalar. I know I kept on referencing the Goongalar, but I just love the Goongalar. Also, more Matthew Lillard content, which is, yeah, that's awesome, man. Matthew Lillard was honestly kicking some ass in the first movie, and I really hope he gets some more Vanessa content too. Please, come on. You can't just have me say that Vanessa is one of my favorite FNaF characters, only for her to get stabbed and put in a hospital. Please, bring her back! But that's all we know for now with the second FNaF movie. I probably won't be making news of the second FNaF movie, okay guys? That's Johnny Blocks' job on YouTube, not mine, okay? Seriously, just go watch the news for more info. But yeah, I think I covered all the segments. The books, the games, the merch, and the movies. So now, it's time for me to come to my conclusion and state how I feel about the future of FNaF. So, we do know the future of FNaF. There's actually a decent amount of games coming up, probably a butt ton of merch knowing FNaF, and a butt ton of books too. Would you know it? A butt ton of everything. Though, jokes aside, yes, this year is going to have a lot of things. I mean, hell, it may even go further to next year, since obviously all of this can't happen in just this year. They're going to have to spread it out so that way it's all organized and it isn't too much for the community. Now, what do I think on the future of FNaF? Is it bright? Yeah, I think it's bright, and I'm pretty curious to see what it has in store. I'm not going to say it's going to be the year of FNaF, though I am very excited. I just want to wait and see. And if Into the Pit is amazing and the new FNaF book series is amazing, then yeah, I'm very confident with the future of FNaF. But I'm also very confident with Steel's future, because they've been doing amazing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all. And if I missed anything, I don't know. Be sure to call the Goongalar and get the Goongalar to correct me, because the Goongalar is going to be the only way to correct me. Yes, this is the first time I've mentioned the Goongalar, and I'm not sorry. Anyways, this has been DJ Aiden, and I'll see you later. Maybe. I don't know, I'm going to have a good summer vacation, that's what I know for sure. Oh yeah, so happy Pride Month. Have fun, gay people. Yo guys, this has been DJ Aiden, and I'll see you on the flip side.
This has been DJ Aiden, and I'll see you on the flip side.